We're being taken deep into the Ukrainian forest on the western borders of the Donbass. And the soldiers of the 93rd Brigade are waiting for their orders to strike enemy positions. This is their most potent weapon. She's a 60-year-old veteran, capable of firing multiple rockets at once, but only up to 20 kilometers away, not enough in this war. The younger American version can fire a barrage that reaches hundreds of kilometers. But this is all these soldiers have right now, and they need her. Their orders come in. Suddenly there's action. They know they have to move fast. A Russian position has been spotted on the Izium front. They're trying to hold back the Russian troops from advancing south and attacking the Donbass from yet another front. They take dusty forest roads to avoid detection from drones. If they're spotted, they will definitely be targeted. The crew line up their barrage of rockets and adjust the targets. These Grads are not precision weapons. They can fire a full load of 40 122mm rockets over a wide area in under 20 seconds. They recheck the coordinates.
Africa, 20 снарядов в огонь.
This time they've decided to split the attack into 2 salvos, so he instructs them to launch the second 20. This is what the Russians have a lot of and which the Ukrainians want to see more of, and they say will make all the difference in the war. We've got to move quickly now. They have to get out of the area because they know the Russians will be looking to fire on this position and obliterate the crew. This is what they're up against. The Ukrainian government says this shows the Russians using thermobaric bombs on the Donbass. This is what the most horrific war of the 21st century looks like, the statement said. The Ukrainian troops on the front line are horrifyingly exposed, having to defend large stretches of open land and keep an enemy at bay who they are rarely close enough to see. The Russians are using their long-range artillery to constant devastating effect. The smoke that you can see there shows the Russian positions. It's a village which is half controlled by the Ukrainians and half by the Russians. Chief is asking his troops what the situation's like there. They've been shelled an hour or so earlier. This small band of men have been holding this position for weeks now, coming under constant attack every few hours from Russian positions. Oh, here we go. NLAW. They proudly show us some of the foreign weapons which have helped so far. Where's this one from? It's from Britain. They're designed to destroy tanks at short range with a single shot, and they need little training to operate. But here in the forest and farmland, its capability is limited, Ivan tells us. In this position, it isn't that effective, he says, because their tanks don't come closer than 3.5 kilometers, and this weapon can't reach the target at that distance effectively. They need long-range artillery and tanks themselves, he says, if they're to stop this reinvigorated Russian invasion. Yeah, you can see them in the distance. They've had some crucial successes, though, recently, somehow managing to stop several Russian tanks from crossing the dam just in front of them. And planting a Ukrainian flag to emphasize this territory is still very much theirs for now. But there have been some tough sacrifices. They're only just recovering from their latest attack. They lost 4 of their comrades here. There's just a single helmet on the spot where they fell, a constant reminder of what they've lost, and how slim the division is between surviving here and not. Then distant sounds of incoming fire. The shelling started again now, he says.
Okay, here there's lots of incoming now.
Hurry, she tells us. The Ukrainians are finding it hard to stop the Russian troops here as they use their scorched earth tactics to snatch territory in the Donbass. They're busily moving tanks and other hardware to the shifting front lines in the east, but the numbers are not in their favor. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Eastern Ukraine.